flowers.
100%. So I did want to detail a few things, yeah, because there's so much to unpack. So Hyrox Barcelona. I went to Hyrox in Barcelona, right? And it didn't go to plan. Didn't go to plan. And I wanted to detail what happened in Barcelona. So get to Barcelona. It's a 3-day trip. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Actually a 4-day trip. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So let me set this up for the listeners.
Go.
So you went to Hyrox. Obviously, for the people who don't know what Hyrox is, let them know.
So what Hyrox is a race. Hyrox is a fitness race, and it's a race just against time. So essentially, you're gonna have 8 stations, and you're gonna have 8 runs. All the runs are 1 kilometer, and you're gonna complete a 1K run before every station. Simple. So, for example, your first station is obviously running. So you run for 1K, and then you go into the first exercise, which is a ski erg. And then you do that. You got 1,000 meters on the ski erg to complete, and then you go on another 1K run, another exercise, which is a sled push, 1K run. You get the idea. All the way up until the final exercise, which is wall balls. We just squat and throw it and hit a target. Anyway, once you complete the wall balls, you're done. You run to the finish line, you're over.
So you went to Barcelona to complete a Hyrox.
Yes.
Did you complete the Hyrox?
No, I did not complete that.
Let the people know what happened.
This is what happened in Barcelona. So we get to Barcelona, right? There now, this was kind of unique, which was fun. I stayed in a villa with like 10 other people. Some were coaches, some were like members of a gym. Like, it was great, good vibes. Massive villa, kind of oldish. It's kind of vintagey, but it's completely secluded. We're talking nothing. There's just villa,
just crickets,
and crickets, bro, and grass and trees and shit. Yeah. But it's gated, so it was nice. Anyway, get there. We got there around like 6 p.m. So everyone's just getting comfortable, meeting each other, saying what's up. I knew like 90% of the people staying in here, so it was fine. Cool. Once we got settled into our rooms, dinner's getting ready. Now, dinner was ready already, kind of when we landed there.
Whose dinner was it? Like, where did the dinner come from?
Right. So this is where situations get situated. We're in the middle of nowhere, right? So when we got there, me and my homeboy was like, listen, we're going to go to the store, we're going to go get some food. Now, there was 5 rented cars. So we could have driven one of the cars, or someone could have driven us out, whatever, but we just got here, so we don't really know what the situation is. So we're like, listen.
Let's get that situated.
It's a good story, though.
Fam, you gotta. I need to find out, fam, how man didn't partake.
So we're like, yeah, we need to go to the store and just get situated real quick. Anyway, they're like, no, we're gonna have dinner first, because like it's like 7:30 now. We're gonna have dinner first together as a whole like family thing, and then you guys can go to the shop after. So like, cool. Anyway, spaghetti bolognese on the menu. I'm thinking, at first I glimpsed it. I'm gonna be real with everyone. I glimpsed it. The meat was already cooked when we landed.
You cooked it?
No, but wait. Obviously, we all landed at different times. So some people have been there at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Some have been there at 12.
Okay.
One of the guys staying in the villa cooked it. I know him. Like,
Yeah.
So he cooked it, right? But it was already cooked when I got there. An hour later, it's on the plate, it's on the tables and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. But in my head, I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna eat this because it's already cooked. Like, it's already cooked. Like, you lot cooked it 2-3 hours ago, and it's just been sitting there.
Yeah, it's hot.
Exactly. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat this. Anyway, I get to the table. The way they plated it, it's looking serious.
It's looking like I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah. So now at this point, they got the garlic bread, they got the garnish, they got the pasta. I'm like, no, this is looking like eats. I can't. Maybe I was tripping. Steve's. I'm like, you know what? Eat. I'm hungry. I've been traveling and stuff. Like, I'm hungry. Fuck it. I'm about to slap this food up real quick. Slapped it up. Had seconds, bro.
Mad.
And I've got a competition tomorrow, so I've got to carb up a little bit. And I'm running in the morning, 12 at 11:20. Slapped up the food. Had 2 helpings. Everything's calm. We go to the shop, get one of the cars, nice little BMW. We drive out. We realize how far this is from everywhere else. Yeah. We drive out, go to like some nice place, get some shopping, come back in. Everything's sweet, bro. Everyone's having a good night. We're all going to bed because tomorrow is game day.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sleeping, bro. Man's stomach's moving mad. These times it's 10:30.
In the PM.
I
Mad.
get up, night
That's
off.
The sleep just started, bro.
Just started. I think I slept for like 20 minutes. I get up. I had an ensuite. Busted to the toilet. Blah! I'm having a mare. I'm throwing up. I'm like...
You're throwing up as well.
No, I'm throwing up straight away.
Oh,
that was the first.
Oh.
That was the first instance.
Mad.
I'm throwing up straight away. No games.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, cool. You know that first bit of throw up? You start to try and compose yourself. Like,
You thought that was weird? That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, man, sort myself. I'll be back. I'll be back. Because you're just hoping it's not what you think.
But did your mind go straight to, like, whoa, have I been got? Or you're like, this is mad.
No, I was like, this is a bit mad.
Yeah.
But then I stayed in the bathroom and then threw up again. And then that's when I was like, oh, I've been got.
They got me.
They got me. That my intuition was true. I should never, ever have eaten that food.
But what I'm interested to find out was you the only one?
I'm getting there.
All right, cool.
So
jump ahead in it.
So I'm throwing up now, and I'm like, no, I got, and I was like, my only instance now. So I was thinking the only instance that I got to do now is just get this over and done with quick, so I can get some sleep. I want to perform tomorrow. So I'm like, cool. That little episode's over. Was that 20-minute stint? I'm out of it. Back to the bed. Laying down now. Mind you, it's like 11 now. Back to the bed. I'm laying there. I wake up again at 2. Throwing up again. I said I'm in trouble. I said this is something now. Now I'm in something serious now. This is a problem. It's 2 a.m. I'm throwing up, but now it gets peak. I'm throwing up like this a lot now, and now I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing the Mentos I had. I'm seeing the food coming out.
Mentos.
But this is where I'm going with this. I'm seeing Mentos. I'm seeing food, whole foods coming out of my. Sorry if you're eating. It's crazy.
That's
it's crazy. But if you're eating, just skip 5 minutes, mums. I'm throwing up. I'm seeing real food coming out now. I'm seeing the pasta. I'm seeing the red meat. It's tomatoes. It's looking long, Jay. It's looking long.
All right, cool. 2 a.m. You're in a big house.
Big yard.
Surely other people can hear what's going on. Though.
They heard.
Okay.
They heard. One person definitely heard. Definitely. Like in the morning, she said to me, she was like, "Was you?" Because obviously I told them I was sick last night, throwing up. She was like, "Oh, that was you."
No, hey, she's bad.
It was.
She didn't even come and check in on man.
It was peak, bro.
She waited till the morning. Like, you won't believe what I heard.
So I'm throwing up, and now I know I'm in some shit.
Yeah.
It's 2:30. I'm getting mad in there. It's a madness. Then I started thinking to myself, what am I gonna do? Like it's 3 o'clock now. I'm not going to my bed again.
Yeah.
I might throw up on myself. I might throw up in my sleep. I don't want this to happen. I want it all to come out.
Yeah.
Anyway, gets to about 4. I'm like, I'm tired. I ain't thrown up in about 20 minutes. I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Fuck this. I lay down for less than 20 seconds. I'm back up.
Yeah, that's probably the way you was lying down, isn't it?
That was back up, Jay. Throwing up. But this time it comes out slow. Like, because whole foods are coming. Like, my meal is coming out, Jay.
How much do you eat, fam?
I had 2 helpings of the thing. But at first it was like liquids was coming out.
Yeah.
Then it was like liquids and the food. Now it's just straight meal. Straight entree.
Straight murder.
Straight murder. Straight mains right now.
Mad.
The mains is just literally coming out of my throat, bro. Like slowly. So you see how you swallow?
Extra pause, cuz.
So it's like now the work I'm putting in to get it out is mad, by the way.
Pause. Hey, hella pauses.
There's all conversations about pause.
Hey.
But yeah, it's like it's not no, it's and it's just keep coming out. Anyway, So now at this point, I'm in so much trouble. It's unbelievable. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't go to hospital. I'm in Spain, bro.
Why not though, bro?
Well, no, I can, but
you got
like,
travel insurance.
of course. But my thing right now, I'm thinking to myself, bro, I'm still trying to get this Hyrox done. This is long.
Oh, you're still thinking you can?
Of course I am.
Yeah,
So I said, bro. So anyway, but I'm just trying to survive at this point. Mind you, my belly starts rumbling again. I said, no more. I said, no more, man. Bro, I had to sit on the toilet, Jay.
Man got the whole, like, the full, you know what they say, man got the full experience. That's the full experience from first class, bro. They came, they took man's luggage, get me, got man to his seat, get me, show man where the bathroom is. You need brother,
Jay.
Came and asked, you need a drink? Yeah, they got you.
I'm in trouble.
They got you.
I'm sitting on the toilet at this point, bro. Letting it all out. Letting them have it. I'm in there letting them have it.
Do you know what's so funny, yeah? Let me tell you what's so funny. Because I got laughed at when I told this story one time, innit? It's like similar situation. I can't even remember. I feel like it's something I ate, innit? I was finished, written off. Literally, bro, start throwing up.
But you know why you got laughed at?
Why?
Because you was putting it in the bath or something, or the sink or something.
The
floor, brother.
No way.
The floor gets
the
that.
Floor. Impossible. I ain't cleaning that up.
No, but listen, you know what's funny? So as I'm on the seat now, letting them have it.
Yeah. that is Hey, letting them have it is crazy.
When I'm on the seat now,
giving it to them.
Giving it to them, yeah? Letting them have it. I need to throw up.
Yeah. So what you do right on the floor?
So now on this ensuite, it was a sink.
Yeah.
So I let the sink have it, bro.
In my situation, it was, but thing is, I had a sink on the, but I had a bathtub and a sink.
Yeah.
But the sink, I think the sink kind of small. I splash back and all of that. Because it's my crib, innit? It's my crib.
Yeah. You can get down wherever you want.
Yeah. Ensuite, I don't really care if I make a mess.
Yeah.
I'm out of here in a couple of days.
Yeah, I'm letting them have it. So anyway, in the sink now. So I'm.
That's a mess.
Now you get me?
That's a mess. Imagine you're a CCTV just looked at you. Yeah?
I'm in so much trouble.
You are so vulnerable because anything could happen, bro.
Brother, it was the peakest scenario. And you got to think about the timeline.
Both sides,
madness. Both sides at this point.
You're getting moved.
It's a good 5:20 right now, bro. It's a good 5:20 a.m.
Nah.
Spanish birds are chirping. It's peak. They're talking different type of twang. They're moving mad. So I'm over here let them have it from both ways. Pause.
100%, bro. That is peak.
It's peak right now.
That's a scene.
I'm in trouble.
That's a scene.
But mind you, the sink starts to clog up. The sink's clogging, bro.
So you gotta do it in the bath.
No, but I've done it, yeah. But now I'm like, shit. Man needs to get rid of this. This sink is mad because, like I said, there's food coming out on that side. There's slops coming out this side. It's peak. Anyway. And now I'm at this point. I'm begging the Lord for forgiveness.
Because you forget, bro. Whoever I've wronged, yeah.
I'm crying. Jay, I'm crying. I've got real tears in my eyes, bro.
If you've ever been in that situation, yeah, that's the definition. You ain't ever been down bad until you're in that position, because that's
real spill.
Bro, you're thinking, let it end. Let this torture end, fam.
My insides are hurting,
bro.
Jay.
The only thing worse than that, yeah, is you being Jesus getting crucified on the cross. Bro. You're thinking, bro, I'm getting torn to shreds.
To shreds, Jay. Inside and
out, because both sides up and down. Just take me at this point. Take me, cuz.
But and mind you, I've come to Barcelona to allow me.
I'm thinking, bro, this could have happened in ends, bro.
Ends, at least.
Out of all places.
On a day where I ain't got nothing to do. Anyway, so I'm in there, letting them have it from both sides. Cool. Pause. And mind you, like I said, it's 5:20. It's like, let this end. Eventually it ends. Eventually it does.
Yeah.
I
Emptied
end
you
up-
out, fam.
Emptied me out.
You had nothing left to give, fam.
I'm like, listen, I'm done.
They came, took all your peas, guys. Took everything you owed, fam.
Everything.
Left
So now
buns.
it's like 6. I'm like, listen, if I want to still do Hyrox in it. So I said, if I'm gonna, I need to go sleep, bro. I need to sleep.
What time does this Hyrox start?
So mine was at 11:20.
Okay.
Others were later in the day, but I had the responsibility of driving one of the cars with a few people in it to go to Hyrox. So I'll go sleep. Now I wake up at about 9, 9, 10, 9:15. Now at this point, when I wake up, I feel horrible. I'm tired. I've been throwing up all night. My insides hurt. And in my head, I'm like, I need to tell these lot I threw up last night. And I ain't going. I ain't going out, bro. This is a myth. But I laid there, Jay, and I'll be honest. I laid there and I said to myself, bro, I came all the way to Barcelona not to go out. Like, I came all the way here just to not do it.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. I'm doing it still. Because on top of that, I'm not going to just quit. Because I don't know, I could be able to fit it. I could.
Yeah.
I could be, I don't know, innit? I know I've done a madness, but I still might be able to just handle it and just run it. So I said, fuck it, I'm doing it. Fuck it. So I'll check my phone. Everyone's messaging me like,
Yo.
Yo,
You hear that man screaming?
No, but it was like, when are you leaving? Because obviously they know mine's at 11:20. Mine's earlier than theirs, but they have to come with me. So they're probably thinking, ideally, I need to get there an hour before, get prepared, get my registered. So they're thinking, Nick, well, you leaving? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'll go tell everyone, I'm like, yeah, we need to leave. All right, cool, we get ready, leave, get in the car, drive it. Mind you, for some reason, we've left at like 11.
Mad.
The place is about 50 minutes away.
1-5.
Yeah. So we get there with like 5 minutes to go. We run to the registry. I get my wristband, because when you get there, you need to get registered. So you get your wristband, and then, no word of a lie, I've given all my stuff to like one of my friends, and I've ran to the start line. Get to the start line, and obviously when you get to the start line of this race, it's just like every race, there's a countdown. 5. So when I've approached it, as soon as I get in amongst everyone, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So now I'm running in the. I've gone from throwing my guts up to waking up, driving in Barcelona on the other side of the road, parking up,
Where's driving?
seeing Comprende and all this other stuff. I don't know where I'm going. Land. Once I've got there, run to the start line, and now I'm in Hyrox. Mind you, Hyrox ain't a joke. Like, this ain't some light.
It's not, you don't just wake up.
You can't just wake up and just go to a Hyrox.
Especially after getting barreled,
Getting
cuz.
tore up.
You got to tour a new one, cuz.
So like, this ain't, even if you're fit, this ain't, you can't just get up and just go do that, bro. Like, you need to warm up. You need to like loosen your body. You need to get your mind right.
You was loosened up for sure.
I was loose though. I was
You was loosened the legs.
So I'm like, brother. Anyway, so I'm in there. I'm in the trench. At this point, I'm in the trench. Mind you, I've told everyone I was throwing up, like, you're still going to do it? I said, yo, big dogs don't quit. Big dogs don't quit. They was like, Nick, you're a madman.
Some said every dog's got a day.
So I said, cool, I'm running it. So everyone, at this point, everyone knows what I'm going through.
Yeah.
He's not eating no breakfast. He threw up all his food. There's nothing in his body system right now. If he completes this, he's a maniac, but fair dues. The fact that he's even started it is nuts, because most people have been like, yeah, it's long. So I'm running. I ran the first lap. First lap went to plan. Went to the pace that I wanted. Not too bad, about 4:30 pace. Decent. Get to the skier. Skier goes crispy. I'm like, you know what? This ain't half bad. I'm doing all right. Second run was a little rough. I get to the sled push. Now, anyone that's ever done sled push, yeah. Pause, but you're bent over, innit? So your face is facing downward. So at that point, I was like, oh shit, I've been here before. Like, it feels like I might throw up. Push the sled push. Now, the sled push felt heavier than normal. The sled push is 150 kilograms, which heavy, but I can push that, and I can push that very well. And you're supposed to do 4 laps. There, back, there, and back. Done. There and back was fine. The third one was a bit mad, and the fourth one was a myth. Like, I'm struggling, but I have no strength. I have nothing in my body. I have no carbs.
You've dropped all your body weight as well.
Say again?
You've dropped all your body weight as well.
Yeah, I've dropped it all.
Because you probably threw up, as in things not just that meal.
Yeah.
Everything from
everything else.
as well.
So At this point, I'm like, why is this so heavy? I'm looking around like, why is it so?
Your body ain't got no nutrients.
Why is it so
inside you,
heavy? Anyway, I've done it. And then when I finished that, going to start the third run, threw up.
What, there?
Yeah. So I was like, no, I need a toilet. Tried to go to a toilet, door wasn't opening. I found some woman just put it to a bin. Went in the bin, threw up in the bin. So I'm like, right, this is mad.
It is. People, the peak thing about that is people are probably looking at you like, you can't hack Hyrox. Look at this newbie.
Do you get it?
He probably just woke up thinking he could just come and do Hyrox.
Exactly. So I've thrown up in the bin. Cool. I'm like, right. So I've gone around another lap, the slowest lap I've ever done. Get around the lap now. So I'm thinking, get through this run, do sled pull. Sled pull's one of my strongest ones. Get through sled pull, then I'm back. Yeah? I've gone for the run. I've told them. I just threw up. Because you know when you run around, they can see you. Yeah. So I'm like, they're giving me support. I'm like, yep, one throw up down. I might throw up again, but let's get through this. Yeah. Get around now, get to the sled pull. And brother, this sled pull is heavy. Didn't Harley was moving. Completed it. Once I completed it, I'm like, no, yeah, I'm sled pull and push. I'm struggling. I ain't got nothing in my body. I knew I ain't got nothing in my body, and I felt like lightheaded. I felt a little bit. I was loose, but now I feel loose. Yeah. I throw up again. I said, yeah, this is a bit mad. But when I threw up, and then all I saw was black.
You saw what?
Black.
Like you passed out?
I passed out.
Mad.
Fainted. I woke up on a, like sitting, like being in the seated position like this. The guy was like, "Oh, you alright?" I've got, "Nah, I ain't alright still. I'm not alright. I need to leave." And I went to see my peoples, and I said, "Yeah, I'm done. Just passed out, just threw up twice. This is Pete. Yeah, I'm not doing it." And it was, I've never failed before. And I was saying to people like, I've never quote unquote failed anything before either. But there was like, you didn't fail. Like you tried and you pushed your body and you just wasn't able to finish it. Like it just is what it is. The scenario it was out of your hands. And when that happened to you, it's a bit peak. Now, for context.
Hey, do you go find the guy that made that?
No, a lot of people said this.
But
but this is the context, yeah? So, for context, no one else threw up. And like 10 other people ate the food. So no one else threw up. And that's what I wanted to look at myself. I was like, maybe it was myself. Now, I'm very sensitive eater. Like, I eat the same thing all the time. I have my meal preps. Like, I have a certain way of eating. Charlotte cooks for me on everything, or mum cooks for me. I don't really go out and eat food from anywhere else that often. So I always have the same foods. My food is very structured.
What like hotel, airport food? You get it from back at the airport?
No. No airport food, no airplane food, no none of that. Like, no. So, but I went to look into myself. So I went to the doctors when I came back, and like looked into it. So there's this thing, and I have tablets now. So I have pills to basically help with my acid reflux. So I've always had like an acid reflux issue for a long period of time. I've always had it. Like even before games, I would like throw up a little bit because of nerves, and because the built up acid in my body and what it will do. So there's certain foods that can make it worse, and I think red meat's one of them, mint is one of them, and other stuff and other acidic foods can basically make it flare up. So that could be part of the reason of why I was throwing up so crazy. Maybe I had some irritation in there that made me.
You also don't say, what? I get the throwing up. What was all that going on
back there?
You got a diagnosis for.
But this is where it's like maybe it was bacterial. So there was also this thing that was going around called the neurovirus. Have you heard about it?
No.
Basically, it's like a 24-hour or 48-hour virus where you will basically have flu-like symptoms and diarrhea and throwing up. But it's literally like just for like a day or so.
How long has that been around? Cause I think I had it all back when I had that episode.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure. But basically, a lot of people was experiencing it around the same time. So when I went through mine, someone else went through it. Like other people was going through it. And when I was telling them what happened to me, they was like, "Oh, check if it was the neurovirus because a friend went through this." And other people basically went through it at the same time. I was thinking, Jesus. Basically, saying it was just like a bacterial thing that's like on the surface, like it's something that just been going around. Like it's very, very contagious. So if someone's had it here or if it's an infected area, people can just pick it up like that. Like you just instantly just have a virus for like 2 days. So I was like, maybe it was that, I don't know, but it was just a bacterial thing. So I don't necessarily want to put it all on the cook. specifically because literally bare people had the food and everyone felt good. Some people got PBs that day. Do you get me? Some people had the best race of their life. So it's like you can't necessarily just focus on that, which was something that I didn't necessarily want to anyway because I don't want to make them feel bad. Like because in their mind, they were thinking, well, Nick was supposed to come through and smash this. It's the fittest he's been in a while, and I'm the reason why he couldn't compete. Like it's a bit rough, but yeah, I definitely looked within myself as well. Like, I was just myself like maybe there is something wrong with me. That's the reason why maybe that food reacted badly with me, or maybe there's a bacteria that I was irritating in my body that made me do that. Because I always like accountability, and I said that I blame myself in that scenario because maybe I should have just bought meal prep food. Maybe I should have just bought the food over and just had my structure like. So there was no way of wavering or having that.
But there's also like no way of like avoiding that because
I know.
You get if you knew you would have done better. You get me?
Yeah.
You didn't. So.
Yeah. So it's those things. So those are the things that I'll look for next time and having that mentality when it comes to things. If I'm going somewhere to play a football match or if I'm going somewhere to do a competition, I'm bringing my meal preps, bro, because this is how I get down.
You're so peak as well about that, yeah. That's obviously if it was or was not the food, it's a different situation.
Yeah.
But if it was the food, the peak thing about that is like when you travel. I don't know about you. When you travel, that first meal. After you land, busting, fam.
Hits different, innit?
Hits different.
I was cooking
fam.
up in there.
You're looking for like, I need some sustenance, bro. Because brother, I been carrying suitcases, getting on the flight, sitting in the little seat for how long, standing in queues, brother. I need to eat.
And I was chowing down. I had garlic bread that worked.
Yeah, bro.
You know
Once garlic bread comes out, you know it's a meal, fam. Get me, cuz.
Oh God, I'm in there. So
once you got any bread side dish, you know that's a meal, fam. That's a complete meal.
So that's what was up with that, and that's what happened in Barcelona, man. That's what most people with Hyrox are now. But I am determined to go back to that Hyrox, to that Barcelona specifically, and completely. You
know what? Next time you go, I don't know when it is. Hopefully, it's not this year.
Yeah.
But next time you go with it, I might come with you still, cause.
Oh really?
I didn't know. Obviously, I didn't know you still tried to actually do it.
Yeah.
So get me props on that, fam. But, that's peak, fam.
And what was funny is that Philip came to watch me. Yeah. So when we was watching it going through, he enjoyed it. He was like watching everything. He was like, "Oh, this is mad." But he was like, when he was watching everyone complete it, like after me, he was like, "Yeah, there's no way you could have done it." He was like, "There's no way you could have done this because this is mad. This is mad anyway. Even if you was fit, ready to roll, like you'll be dying come towards the end of it." Let alone you ain't got nothing in your system and you ain't had no sleep all night, brother. It was a myth. So the fact that I had the mentality that I'm gonna see if I can finish this shit. Is definitely like my motivation was high, of course, but I was definitely just thinking to myself, brother, there ain't no way I'm gonna make myself quit. My body better make me quit. I'm gonna go out dying if I complete a Hyrox or die trying. Fuck it. So that was the Barcelona Hyrox debacle.
Boy.
Madness.
Yeah, man. Listen, that's the episode right there, fam. In terms of what happened in Barcelona.
What happened in Barcelona?
That's the title right there.
That's the title right there, man.
Should I mean, fam? Listen.
But what should we outro on that?
Yeah. And
then we'll give them the spill, the Diddy spill. The baby oil spill.
That spill is
on the next episode.
Overspilt, fam. But listen, this has been episode 213.
Yeah.
As always, it's your boy, the one and only J-O straightening.
Straightening.
And as I said, we on the Thursday. I think we still on Thursday, but I most definitely made sure I left it with something.
I mean, it's your boy Nicholas D. Harvey, aka Mr. Straight No Chaser, aka Sweeps. Don't worry about me, man. Worry about your blood clot credit score. All right, social credit score, your financial credit score, and your personal credit scores. Please do it. And for the rest of the year, the game's in trouble. Started off small, now they're paying me double.
I got another AKA for you, fam. AKA the Barcelona Bison.
The Barcelona Bison.
Man just kept going.
I'm gonna make that name true. When I go back to Barca, they're gonna call me the Barcelona Bison.
The Barcelona Bison.